Facing a dilemma about moving to Arlington, Virginia? What if all you needed was one video to clear things up? Check out our Insider's Guide to Arlington, Virginia, Top 7 Reasons to Move to Arlington, Virginia in 2023. This isn't some surface level skim. We're taking you on a no BS deep dive into Arlington life, all from the perspective of a 36-year local. Come along and learn what it's really like in Arlington. We're touching on everything: the cool local vibe, the thriving job scene, the great schools, all of it. Plus, stick around because I've got a little secret that's never been shared before on YouTube, and it could tip the scales for you. I'm super excited to share this journey with you. Our in-depth look at Arlington aims to arm you with all the information that you need, but we understand it's a lot to take in. So we're splitting this into 2 digestible parts. Stay tuned for part 2 next week, the top 10 cons of moving to Arlington, Virginia in 2023. Ready to embark on this roller coaster ride and see Arlington in a new light? Let's dive in. What's up, family? This is Atif with Deluxe Homes, and if this is your first time to my channel and you want to learn everything what it's like to eat, sleep, live, love, play, and the pros and cons of living in Arlington or Northern Virginia, make sure that you smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon so you can be notified every time. We're super excited to be receiving tons of calls, emails, texts every day from folks planning to relocate and settle down here. So if you're eyeing Arlington, Fairfax, Vienna, or anywhere in Northern Virginia, Maryland, or Washington, D.C., don't hesitate to give us a call, shoot us a text, email, or if you're feeling a bit old school, smoke signals and carrier pigeons are welcome. Pro number 1, schools. Arlington Public Schools, or APS for short, is well known for its great teachings. It's one of the best school systems in the state. Imagine you're a parent and your biggest goal is to get the best schooling for your kids. Your search leads you to Arlington, Virginia. APS isn't just another school system, it's one of the best. About 9 out of 10 kids graduate from APS, and that just shows you how hard APS works to help students succeed. Now think about your kid walking on the stage, diploma in hand, ready to conquer the world. That's what I'm talking about. You might think APS, Arlington Public School, is a small place because of how good it is, but it's not. It's a huge school system with more than 27,000 students, and guess what? Each student is treated like an individual. With 1 teacher for every 15 students, everyone gets the attention that they need. Fast forward a few years, your kid is ready for college, thanks to Arlington Public Schools' top-notch college prep. But it's not just about the students who are thriving at APS. The teachers love it too. It's one of the best places to work in Virginia, and that shows in how dedicated they are to their teaching. Arlington Public School is more than just grades and textbook. It's a place where students learn from each other's cultures and backgrounds. Out of over 10,000 districts, APS is ranked 336th for diversity. It's like taking a mini trip around the world. Imagine your kid learning not just from books, but also from a mix of cultures and experiences. And the best part, APS doesn't just focus on high schools, and their middle schools are top rated too, making sure that your kids' education starts strong and stays strong. So if you're looking for a place where students bloom, teachers love their work, and education is top notch, APS is your place. Got a story about APS? Know someone who went to Arlington Public School? We'd love to hear how it helped shape their education and future. Share your stories in the comments below. Pro number 2, location, location, location. Let's talk about Arlington's secret weapon. It's killer location. We're not just kind of close to Washington, D.C. We're basically neighbors, just 5 miles away. Now picture slashing your commute time more than half. When I moved from Herndon to Arlington, my dreaded hour-plus long drive to work shrunk to a breezy 10 minutes ride. That's right. It's crazy, isn't it? And talk about a total game changer. What's more, the views are unreal. Picture sipping your morning coffee and then you look up and there it is, the majestic Washington Monument. Arlington puts a slice of American history right on your doorstep, and getting around, well, that's a breeze. From Metro to bike lanes and bus routes are all ready and waiting for your commute. And for those who travel, Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, also known as DCA, is only 10 minutes away from downtown. Whether for work or play, the world is within your reach. You might ask, what's actually in Arlington? Lots. We've got the Pentagon, over 1,100 acres of parkland, shopping galore at the Pentagon City Mall, and even data centers for some of the biggest tech companies. So moving to Arlington is not just about the easy access to Washington, D.C. It's about being of a vibrant, green, tech-friendly community. No matter what you're into, I promise you Arlington has something for you. I know moving here was a game changer for me, and maybe it could be for you too. Are you ready to join? Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this, and drop us a comment about your favorite spots in Arlington or any great experience you've had here. Number 3, housing options. Have you got a big appetite for different types of homes? If so, then you're going to absolutely love Arlington. It's like a giant all-you-can-eat buffet, but for housing. Picture this. Modern, shiny condos that light up like a Christmas tree, and then adorable old-school bungalows that make you feel like you just stepped into a charming storybook. It's like taking a stroll through a life-size living and breathing architecture museum. Trust me, you're going to love it. Now let me take you back about 15 years ago. I was stuck in a job that didn't satisfy me, living in a city where I felt like a total stranger. I needed a fresh start. Arlington caught my eye due to its proximity to DC, where I worked, and its diverse and vibrant community. And folks, let me tell you, the reality far exceeded my expectations. I had this super tiny but really cute condo in Arlington. But here's the fun part. Right next door, all sorts of home styles. It was like living in a neighborhood-sized box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Now, this isn't everyone's cup of tea. Some folks really dug the variety, while others were more into a one-flavor kind of neighborhood. But for me, I absolutely loved it. The diversity in the housing styles was what made living in Arlington such a cool and unique experience. So how about you? What's your housing style? Do you like a mix of condos, townhouse, single-family homes, or do you prefer separate communities? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Also, would love to know where you guys are watching from. Number 4, employment opportunities. Thinking about moving and wondering about job prospects? Well, let me tell you. Arlington, Virginia is a goldmine of opportunities. It's right next to Washington, D.C., which means loads of federal jobs and pretty impressive paychecks. In fact, the average household here earns way more than most places in the country. But it's not all about government jobs. Arlington is also making a name for itself in the tech world. You might have heard that Amazon decided to set up its second headquarters, HQ2, right here in our backyard. That's been a game changer, sparking a boom in tech startups and creating a ton of new jobs. And let's not forget about the thriving education and healthcare sectors here. There are plenty of jobs for those fields too. Plus, with a growing job market and a fewer people out of work than the national average, it's clear that Arlington's job scene is strong and steady. What's more is we've got top-notch universities like Georgetown and George Washington just a stone throw away. So there's always a fresh batch of bright, eager graduates ready to jump into the job market. So whether you're just starting out or you've got a few years under your belt, Arlington's vibrant and diverse job market has something for everyone. It's just another reason why moving here is a great idea. After learning about the thriving job market in Arlington, what are your thoughts? If you're considering a move, how does the diversity of job opportunities influence your decision? And for those who already live here, do you feel we've captured the essence of Arlington employment landscape accurately? Let us know in the comments below. Your insights are valuable and can help others make the same decision. Number 5, efficient public transportation. Let's chat about Arlington's super public transportation here. Your car might start feeling lonely because getting around is super easy. We've got the Washington Metro, Arlington Transit, and Metrobus, all making sure that you can zip around town like a pro. Think about this. These services help people travel 2.4 billion miles every year. That's a lot of hassle-free commute. And it's not just about work. Shopping day, game night, or dinner with friends, public transit has your back. Plus, it helps keep the traffic down to a minimum. Most folks only see a 14-minute delay, which is pretty sweet for a busy city like ours. And hey, less cars on the road means less carbon in the air, so you're not just making your life easier, but you're also helping out Mother Earth. In a nutshell, if a good public transit system is on your checklist, you've got to check out Arlington, Virginia. Now, over to you. How much does public transport matter to you when you're picking a new city? And for those lucky enough to live in a city with great public transit, how has it changed your life? Drop your thoughts in the comment below, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon so you can be notified of these awesome videos and insights that we have on Arlington, Virginia. Pro number 6, the food scene. Hey foodies and night owls, Arlington is a treat. Picture amazing nightlife with a side of drool-worthy food. Start your night at Clarendon Ballroom. It's more than just a bar, it's an experience. Dance the night away with live music, munch on some tasty bites, and my own DJing days were a blast. Craving Pakistani food? Ravi Kebab House, the place to be. Amazing kebabs with their fresh naan and a refreshing mango lassi just hits the spot every time. I have lots of memories going when I was young. I used to go there with my parents all the time, and the food is very consistent. If pizza is more of your thing, then head to Papatella for their legendary margarita pizza. Crispy crust, creamy cheese. It's pure bliss. Getting hungry just thinking about it. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and share your Arlington food favorites in the comments. Happy eating. Last but definitely not least, Arlington, Virginia is like a big colorful world fair every day. It scores a whopping 96 out of 100 in diversity, meaning that it's bursting with all kinds of culture, foods, and festivals. But this mix of background means that they're just more than tasty food and fun celebrations. It teaches us to be open, understanding, and kind. Kids that grow up here appreciating all sorts of cultures, and the community comes together to make Arlington even better. Having friends from all walks of life feels like you're having a grand world party every day. Imagine Saturday morning at the farmer's market, smelling French bread, Jamaican spices, and Persian pastries. Choosing between a Vietnamese soup or Mexican brunch, or Ethiopian bread. It all becomes a joy. Every neighborhood here is buzzing with all sorts of culture, and everyone's so friendly. Having seen Arlington grow since 1989, it's amazing to see now. With so many cultures living together, it really feels like a trip around the world without having to leave the city. So Arlington is a place where diversity is celebrated and everyone feels at home. We're eager to hear your thoughts on how being a part of a mix of culture has influenced you. Let's appreciate the power of diversity. How has being part of a diverse community influenced your understanding of different cultures and perspectives? We'd love to hear your insights. Fun fact for you folks, did you know Arlington has often been chosen as a filming location for several popular movies and TV shows? Iconic scenes from The West Wing, National Treasure, Book of Secrets, and Transformers: Revenge of All Fallen were all filmed right here in Arlington. Now, before we part ways, I promised you that I would share something that's so incredible and has not been shared before on a YouTube video. So here it is, folks. Take a quick journey into the future of Arlington. We're talking about Arlington County in 2050. Now, I know that sounds like a long way off, but trust me, this is some exciting stuff you don't want to miss out on. First off, let's talk about homes by 2050. We're expecting to see a whopping 164,600 units increase in Arlington. That's a jump of 45,500 units, and it's 38% jump from where we were in 2020. So if you're thinking about investing in property, now it'd be a good time to start looking at next up households. We're looking at a projected total of 153,600 households by 2050. That's almost 44,000 or 39.7% more than 2020. So it's not just the houses, it's the vibrant communities that are growing like crazy. And let's talk about people. The forecast says we'll be sharing our wonderful city with around 311,200 increase of over 70,500 or 30.4% increase from 2020. That's insane. More people means more diversity, more ideas, and more of that unique Arlington spirit. And let's not forget the jobs. We're looking at a job market that's set to heat up with an estimated 280,700 jobs. That's over 62,000 jobs more, or 28% increase than in 2020. So if you're thinking about your career, Arlington's got you covered. So why is all this so important? Well, these aren't just numbers. They're a sign of cities growing, thriving, and full of opportunities, whether you're thinking about buying a home, starting a business, or looking for a vibrant community to be in. The forecast clearly shows that Arlington's future is looking super duper bright. So if you're sitting on the fence about making Arlington your home, these numbers might just tip the scales after all. So what are your thoughts on these numbers that I just shared? Very promising and comforting, isn't it? I assure you, navigating this vast city to find the perfect neighborhood may seem like a huge task, but it's simpler than it seems. All we need to understand is your preference. Share with us the style of home that you're drawn to, your work situation, do you commute or work from home, your lifestyle interests, and what facilities you like nearby. With these details, we can swiftly pinpoint a few areas that would be an ideal match for you. Trust me, I've got a couple of spots in mind that you'll adore. But the only way we can help you is you gotta reach out. You gotta give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, days, nights, weekends, weekdays. We got your back when moving to Arlington, Virginia, Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., or Maryland. Until next spin. Peace, love, and respect. Be kind, happy, and healthy. Atif Khan, Deluxive Home, signing off.